Everyone needs therapy in this show. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Game of Thrones. Today we'll be watching episode 2 of season 2, The Nightlands. As I kept saying in the previous episode, I am truly excited for the way it's going, especially about the dragons, and then Tyrion being Hand of the King, the new introduction of Stannis Baratheon, then our darling King in the North, then Catelyn Stark heading to the Stormlands to get Renly Baratheon's help, the Robert Baratheon's bastard children's being killed in King's Landing, and now they're on the hunt for Gendry, who is also traveling with Arya that the Lannisters are looking for. So they're like basically the two most wanted in King's Landing's book. So many things happening, and I am very tuned to seeing how it's going to like get bigger and bigger from here on out. So let's not go any further. Let's end this episode with a proper bang, and I hope we get some good class action today.
A man has a thirst. A man does not drink for a day and a night. A boy could make a friend.
Why are you talking like this?
It was beer before I skinned you.
A man does not choose his companions. You're called Ari.
Yes.
This man has the honor to be Jug and Haka,
Okay.
of the free city of Flora.
Beer, you little shit. Get us beer.
Scare me.
Those three were different. I know because I just watched this ending episode.
We'll go
Oh shit!
far from King's Landing.
Oh shit! No! Hide! Gendry! Arya! Hide!
That puts them beyond the reach of kings and queens. It's a funny thing. People worry so much about their throats that they forget about what's down low. I could nick this artery in your leg, and once it's nicked, there's no one around here knows how to unnick it.
Yes, Yoren.
We'll just keep that.
Tyrion, you're like the calming sight in this King's Landing mess.
We were just speaking of your bravery in the victory against the Stark auxiliary forces.
Was quite a battle.
To find so lovely a creature working in your father's kitchens, it almost beggars belief.
Strange things do happen. You should taste her fish pie.
Friends are such an important part of life.
They're okay, Varys.
Unfortunate that your father didn't want her to come, but rest easy, my lord. I am very good at keeping secrets for my good friends.
Okay.
Your discretion is legendary.
I don't like threats.
Who threatened you?
I'm not Ned Stark. I understand the way this game is played.
Ned Stark was a man of honor.
And I am not. Threaten me again, and I'll have you thrown into the sea.
He has more spirit than his father, I'll give him that.
You've perfected the art of tearing up papers. You can give him his father's bones back, at least, as a gesture of good faith.
You'll give the Starks our reply, cousin. Did you see my brother when you were the Starks' guest?
I did. They have not broken his spirit, your grace.
If you speak with him, tell him he has not been forgotten.
Seems they've stopped killing each other and started following this king beyond the wall.
Another king? How many is that now? 5? I've lost count.
Lord Commander asks that we send more men. The cold winds are rising, and the dead rise with them.
The Northerners are a superstitious people.
One of these dead men attacked him in his chambers. Mormont doesn't lie. But here's a fact for you. Night's Watch is the only thing that separates us from what lies beyond the wall.
I have every confidence that the brave men of the Night's Watch will protect us all.
Sam, no.
Seems a bit greedy for one man to have so many wives. Wouldn't 2 or 3 be enough for him?
We were having a serious discussion.
Yeah, I know. Sam.
Yeah, well, there was a milkmaid named Violet on the next farm over from where I grew up. We were wrestling together from the time we were 6 years old. When we got older, the wrestling changed.
Don't worry.
No. Ghost, no. No. Ghost away. Shoot. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure you weren't hurt.
Alright, Sam, you have a good heart. Get out. Don't fall in love with him.
You're very brave.
Okay, great. Thanks. Such a great interaction. Can you both, like, kindly move away?
This is Gilly.
What?
She's one of Craster's daughters.
Are you kidding?
Hello, Gilly. What are you doing?
Sam said you could help.
Sorry, but Sam knows we're not supposed
She's
to.
pregnant. We have to take her with us when we leave.
You have gone absolutely mad.
No, it sounds a bit mad.
No, it doesn't sound a bit mad. It's impossible. The Lord Commander
We are sworn to protect.
Sam, we can't take
Please, sir, please.
You want us to risk our lives for you, and you won't even tell us why.
Smart question. It's a valid question.
Why'd you do that? Do what? Ask her a question.
A good one.
You were cruel.
Cool.
We're heading deeper and deeper into wildland territory. We can't take a girl with us. Mormon wouldn't have it, and even if he would, what would we do with her? Who's gonna deliver a baby? You? I could try.
Oh, he's such a
I'm sorry,
sweetheart.
son.
Oh, God. What the frick? Who was that?
He is blood of my blood.
Called Pono, perhaps. Called Yagom.
Oh my God,
They like the idea of a woman leading a Kalasar.
They will like it far less when I am done with them.
Ira Khan, he was such a good character. God.
They'll be waiting for me on the docks.
Who will?
Anyone who matters. This is a big day for them. They haven't had much to get excited about since I left. It's a hard place, the Iron Islands.
My father doesn't trust you, Iron Islanders.
I don't blame him.
He says that you're all reavers and rapers, and that no matter how many women you have, you'll never be satisfied. Take me with you when you go ashore. Make me your salt wife.
Can you both shut up?
Shit.
Not after you leave. Father will punish me. He'll call me a whore.
I barely touched her. Now you charge twice as much as every other brothel. And this is what I get. Crying.
One moment, my friend. A moment. Please accept my sincerest apologies. Aramco will take good care.
Yeah. What?
It's Megan.
Who?
She works for you. She's the one, the gold clerks. They killed her baby.
Ah, yes. You know, you remind me of another girl. A lovely thing I once acquired from a leasing pleasure house. Beautiful. Like yourself. And intelligent. Like yourself. But she wasn't happy. Girls from the leasing pleasure houses are expensive. Extremely expensive. This one wasn't making me any money. I hate bad investments. Really, I do. A very wealthy patron. He offered me a tremendous amount of money to let him transform this lovely, sad girl. To use her in ways that never occur to most men. Take tonight off to mourn Megan's child. I'll see you tomorrow. And you'll be happy. That makes me happy.
I wish Cersei could cut your throat.
A fine dinner, my lord.
Call me Tyrion, please. I'm sure you're getting used to fine dinners now that you're a lord.
Maybe I'll hire this cook of yours.
Wars have been started for less.
Nasty business. Had to be done.
Yes, of course. The City Watch must keep the peace. Only, I hadn't realized peace depended on killing babies.
Orders are orders.
Quite right. When your men slaughtered Ned Stark's men in the throne room, did you give the order?
I did. He tried to buy my loyalty.
A fool. He had no idea you were already bought. I'm denying its existence.
You think I'll stand here and take this from you, dwarf?
Dwarf, you should have stopped at him. And yes, you will stand here and take it from me, unless you'd like to take it from my friend here.
My friends at court will not allow this. The Queen herself.
The Queen Regent. And you're a fool to believe she's your friend.
We shall hear what Joffrey has to say about this.
No, we shan't.
These men are under my command.
I command you to arrest this cutthroat.
His name is Bronn, and he is the new commander of the City Watch. If I told you to murder an infant girl, say, still at her mother's breast, would you do it without question?
What?
Without question? No. I'd ask how much.
This is not something to laugh at, but why are you asking this?
They come back, I say we yield. Gendry's the one they want. Only get caught in the middle of a battle. I'm not afraid of no battles.
If you got within a mile of a battle, you fill your pants.
I've seen lots of battles. I saw...
Liar.
It's, when they've got armour on.
No.
I told you that. A knight.
A knight.
It was a knight.
You got armor on?
Because he's got armour on.
You don't have to be a knight to have armour.
What is the gold cloak wrong with you?
No idea.
You're a liar.
Yeah, you shouldn't insult people that are bigger than you.
No one gets to insult anyone.
Well, I don't care what any of them want. No good to ever come to their questions. Lord Arryn came first, a few weeks before he died, and then Lord Stark came. A few weeks before he died.
Lord Stark.
See, asking me questions is bad luck. Did you kill someone, or is it just because you're a girl?
I'm not a girl.
Yes, you are. You think I'm as stupid as the rest of them?
Stupider. The Night's Watch doesn't take girls. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, that's true. You're still a girl.
I am not. It's Arya of House Stark. Yoren is taking me home to Winterfell.
Who's your father? The Hand, the traitor.
He was never a traitor. Joffrey is a liar.
But all that about Cox, I should never have said. And I've been pissing in front of you and everything. I should be calling you Milady.
Do not call me Milady.
As Milady commands. That was unladylike.
And the heir to Pike and the Iron Islands. The only living son of Theon Greyjoy.
Yeah, he does not give two craps about you.
Don't like wine.
I can take you there.
I bet you can.
You've been at sea long. Or were there just no women where you came from?
Unlike you.
You don't know what I'm like.
You don't know what you're like. Do you know who I am?
You think I offer free rides to every man in jewelry? Lord Greyjoy.
Okay, so she knows. Who are you?
My thing sent up to the castle.
Have these hands ever touched a rope?
Don't you worry about my hands. The sea is in my blood.
Your blood will be in the sea if I don't watch where I'm going.
I have a proposal from my father. You may get to stay in a castle tonight if you're lucky.
Is that an offer from my future king?
An order from your future king.
9 years, is it? They took a frightened boy. What have they given back?
A man. Your blood and your hair.
We shall see.
I brought you a proposal from Robb Stark.
Who gave you those clothes? Was it Ned Stark's pleasure to make you his daughter?
My clothes offend you, I will change them.
It will. Did you pull it from the neck of a corpse you made, or did you buy it to match your fine clothes? Iron or gold?
Gold. My blood is salt and iron.
If the Stark boy sends you to me like a trained raven, clutching his message.
The offer he makes is one I proposed.
He heeds your counsel.
I've lived with him, hunted with him, fought at his side. He thinks of me as a brother.
I destroy Robb Stark's enemies for him, and he will make me king of the Iron Islands once again.
I will lead the attack myself.
Oh, you will?
I'm your son, your only living heir.
My dear.
Yara?
So good to see you, brother.
Oh!
This is a homecoming I'll tell my grandchildren about.
Your sister took over command of your eldest brother's ship after your new father killed him. What's dead may never die.
Dead may never die.
What?
The only nights she spent off these islands have been spent on the sea. No man gives me a crown. I pay the iron price. I will take my crown. But that is who I am. That is who we have always been.
Oh my god.
All these kings fighting for the throne, and the Stannis has the smallest army. Why would I bet on the men with the worst chance?
Because you're a smart gambler. Stannis has proved himself in war twice.
There's no man in the Seven Kingdoms more honorable than Stannis Baratheon. or more worthy of loyalty?
What is the world coming to when smugglers must vouch for the honor of kings?
Mind your words, pirates.
Mathos,
I
Pirate.
think I'm insulted.
every time you leave harbor, you're leaving on a promise. A promise that somewhere on the sea, somebody's got some gold, and you can take it from it.
That's a promise that always comes true.
That's
I like
fine.
this guy.
You're not a young man, Salador.
I'll sail with your fleet, all 30 of my ships. And if we don't drown at the bottom of Blackwater Bay, I will fuck this blonde queen and I'll fuck her well.
We're not attacking King's Landing so that you can rape the Queen.
I'm not going to rape her. I'm going to fuck her. The true God. They all think they found the right one. The one true God is what's between a woman's legs. Better yet, a queen's legs.
This guy.
Never thought you'd believe her for a son.
He's the one true king.
You Westeros are funny people. Then chops off your fingers and you fall in love with him. I'll sail with you, Davos Seaworth. You're the most honest smuggler I ever met.
Did you just say Stannis chopped off his fingers?
Let me teach you how to read.
Oh, you and your mother.
It won't take long. You're ready.
Oh, that's his son.
I'm much more persuasive than I can be.
I wish I had a god, truly. No, I'm not mocking you, but I've seen men pray to every god there is. Pray for wind, pray for rain, pray for home. King Stannis is my god. He raised me up and blessed me with his trust. He gave you a future I could never have imagined. You know, at Reed, you'll be a knight someday. You think a fire god commanded all that? It was Stannis.
I'm Queen Regent.
Listen to me, Queen Regent. You're losing the people. Do you hear me?
The people. You think I care?
You might find it difficult to rule over millions who want you dead. The Queen slaughters babies.
Wow.
You don't even have the decency to deny it. It wasn't you who gave the order, was it?
Joffrey didn't even tell you.
You want to rule? This is what ruling is. Lying on a bed of weeds, ripping them out by the root one by one before they strangle you in your sleep.
I'm no king, but I think there's more to ruling than that.
I don't care what you think. You've always been funny. But none of your jokes will ever match the first one, will they? You remember? Back when you ripped my mother open on your way out of her and she bled to death. Now they're gone. For the sake of you. There's no bigger joke in the world than that.
Tyrion Lannister, you hear me. Don't you dare let that get to your head.
Salador Sam is an old friend. I've known him 30 years. I've never trusted him. Now, once he gets the smell of gold, he never stops.
Were you a pirate then?
Well, if he does his job, he'll have his share.
The Lord of Life shines through you, young warrior.
What?
Cool.
These armies are toys for the Lord of Life.
Tell your lord to burn them, men.
I tell him nothing. I pray for his commands and I obey.
Who is
My little
this
brother
Lord
has
of Light?
100,000 men, according to the scouts.
I cannot defeat my brother in the field. And I can't take King's Landing without the men he's stolen.
But first you must give yourself to the Lord of Life.
I've said the words, damn you.
She's sickly. Weak. Shut away in a tower.
What? Shut up.
She disgusts you.
I will give you a son, my king.
Son.
Won't that be a bastard? Everyone needs therapy in this show. What is that? Oh, the White Walkers! Oh my god! Oh my god, my heart. Literally on edge for everything. Holy shit. I get it now. Craster is giving away the sons to the White Walkers. That was a blue eye right there. Oh god, yeah. So if he's giving away... let me just write that down so tomorrow I don't forget. If Craster is giving away his sons... But why only sons though? Maybe because... oh, I don't know, this is as sick as it is, maybe so that he can make more children with his grandchildren? Is that what it is? Does he think he will live to the end of time? Oh, okay. So if I recall correctly, what Sam said in the... Sorry, I'm like writing and thinking at the same time. If I recall what Sam said in the first season, when he read that book of Master Aim, that in the library, that of, I think it was Master Aemon's book or something, or maybe in his library, it said that a White Walker, you can be touched by a White Walker and you turn into one or something, like a touch. I remember even asking this, like, does this mean like a touch, or does this mean like a touch? Because that White Walker just grabbed it, so it wasn't like a touch, it was just like grab. So did the baby already become a White Walker? Because that's how those guys got touched, and now Craster is giving it to them, and now John's been made. Oh god, this is insane. I don't know how to think of this. Like, it's so good, but at the same time, it's so like the mindset, like, oh god, believe it or not, that's your son. As sick as it sounds, that's your son. Well, I can't, like, who thinks of shit like this? Oh god. Oh, I feel like I can deal with the brother and sister to a certain level, but this is ridiculous. This has reached to the level of like therapy that they need for life. See, oh, okay. Anyhow, but that's that. I just cannot believe it. Then the Pike Greyjoy, that entire scene was insane. So that is, what's her name? Yara. So she is Theon's sister. How could he not recognize his sister? It's only been 9 years, unless it's like, yeah, I mean, when he was a young, like when he was very young when he left, but I guess 9 years is a bit too long, but I just thought that you would realize who your sister looks like. I maybe, again, I might be thinking of this in the wrong way. He just did not remember that it was like, he could not have recognized her, maybe because he left very young, or he was taken very young. So yeah, I guess I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So, well, we've got him feeling his sister, great, that's job well done. Jaime feeling his sister, job well done. Craster feeling his daughters, job well done. Everyone needs to chill out and understand it's not how life works. And yes, therapy lessons essential for these lot. So god, but so they live at the Pike. Is that where, was it called the Greyjoy Islands or something? Iron Waters? No, is that called the Pike, or is that what the tower is called, the Pikes? I don't know, but that seemed like interesting, the entire that conversation that they had. So yeah, so Robb Stark will not be expecting the 200, what was it, 200 ships Greyjoy said that they had? Yeah, that's not working. But if you see how he is acting with Robb and how he's acting to his father, I feel like he's putting on a charade for both parties. He says to Robb that he honors his father, and you know, because he made him into an honorable man, and then comes here, and I understand there is like animosity between them two because of Ned going to end his father's rebellion, all of that history. And then after that, going to his father and saying that, you know, like, what's done is done, like, Ned is dead, so what can we do? I don't know. I feel like he's just like trying to put a different version of himself. It's like I'm seeing two different Theons now. At least that's what I thought. But well, that's great that Yara is leading the ship journey. I don't know, what did they say? That they were going to go to Blackwater Bay? Yeah. Or no, that was Stannis, sorry. I don't know why I thought they are going Blackwater Bay. No, but something, they said that they are going somewhere. I can't remember. But then they did something. What is dead may never die. What is dead may never die. What is dead? Okay. May never die. Okay. Can someone explain to my ridiculous brain what this means? What is dead may never die? Maybe it's like the name lives on. Is that what it is? Like the Lannisters theory, like you might die, but the Lannister name lives on. Is that what it is? But yeah, anyhow. And then we got to see the interaction between the Gold Cloaks and Yoren. Amazing. I loved it. And then Arya telling Gendry that she's Arya Stark, and then Gendry telling that Ned came to visit him, and then Jon Arryn came to visit him. But he does not know that he is, like, his father was Robert Baratheon, right? Because for all he thinks, he says that for all he thinks that his father might be one of the Gold Cloaks. Oh my god. If he gets information knowing that, you know, King Robert's bastards are being killed in King's Landing, and now the Gold Cloaks have come to find Gendry in specific, maybe he can try and piece 2 and 2 together, and I don't know. But yeah, that's something to keep in mind. I can't believe Rakaro. That's just my ultimate, I just cannot believe it, that I seriously liked his character so much, and I just cannot. Why do you have to kill every single person on this show? Like, leave some. Like, you will run out of characters. God damn. Oh, I just... And then Tyrion. Tyrion is honestly... I love him even more than I did in season 1. In this season, I just love him so much. His dialogues are spot on. Like, the best comebacks I could ever think of. Honestly, Tyrion is the only one that's impressing me this entire 2 episodes. And of course Robb Stark, but Tyrion is just another level of amazing dialogues, and his character and everything. It's just fab. And he has a new squire, Podrick. Okay. Then now Stannis' army, well, Davos Seaworth, whose son is Mathos. They have now gotten the alliance of Salladhor Saan, the pirate, to help take back Westeros. But that also means if he knew Salladhor for 30 years, was he a pirate as well, Davos? Is that why Stannis took him in? And is that why he lost his fingers? So many questions. I have no idea. Then this chick, Melisandre, she said that death by fire is the truest form of death. What does that mean? Death by fire is the truest form of death? I don't know. And then and now Stannis, well, I guess he's having intimate relations with her, and she can apparently give him a son. And his wife is locked up in the tower, and she's only given stillborn children and no sons. I don't know. Okay. Then, yeah, the main thing is Craster gave away his sons to the White Walkers. That's where the sons are going. That's insane. And then there's this other guy in the confrontation with Arya in that cage, which, by the way, the men look different. The men were different from season 1 and different in season 2. I know this because I just watched season 1. But anyway, what's his name? Jaqen H'ghar of some place, like I don't remember, but he was speaking in not the third person, but something like something, I don't remember how he was speaking, but speaking very bizarrely. Yeah, but I don't know. And then the new addition to the Night's Watch that were cutting potatoes with Gren and Sam was Dolores Ed. I don't know why it came as Dolores Ed. I guess Dolores Ed. And then that's that girl Gilly that Sam wanted to help. Kind heart that Sam has. I seriously... I wonder if his smartness is going a little bit out the door though. His gentle heart is coming through way too much. So, but yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, that's the main thing of this episode. As I said, it's just the second episode and I know there's so much more to come, but I just cannot wait. So I'm going to go and move on to the third episode and see what happens. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Please don't forget to wear a mask and stay safe for your friends and family. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!